Hi, I'm Josh. I'm one of the yoga teachers here at Natural Healing and I run the Breathe and Meditate class. The Breathe and Meditate class is usually a 45-minute class which consists of an aspect of philosophy which can be helpful to us to engage with the meditation practice, and we do a few breathing techniques as well. So this is just a little taste of what we get up to in the class, and you can use this practice every day for your own meditation practice. You don't have to be seated cross-legged like this, you can do it in a chair. But the main thing is that you're comfortable and relaxed. So find your position. Come to rest your hands on your knees somewhere and close your eyes. Take a moment to try to let the body relax into this position. Then start to become aware of your breathing. Noticing the depth, the speed, the ease of the breath. And just by noticing the breath, your breath will become deeper and slower. Starting to elongate the entire aspect of the breath cycle, inhaling fully and exhaling completely. So in this session, the breathing practice we're going to work on is our 3-part breath, known as Dirga Pranayama in yoga. So we can visualize our torso into 3 sections, the lower third, the mid third, and the upper third. And we can bring our awareness and our hands to our lower third, onto our belly. And with our hands here, can we see if the breath can fill this space? It might happen quite naturally, or it might require a bit of effort to make the belly breathe. Feeling the hands expand as we breathe in and pull back as we breathe out. Be patient with yourself when your attention wanders off. And when you notice you've lost your focus, just bring yourself back to my instruction, breathing into the belly and feeling the belly pull back. Let's move up now to our midsection, bringing our hands onto our chest, just below our chest and onto our ribs. With our hands here, we can feel the movement of the ribs with every breath. And with this self-touch, we can start to notice and observe where our body moves or doesn't move with the breath. And we move our hands now onto our heart, onto the top of our chest, seeing how the breath enters and leaves this space. So a healthy breath should fill up all of these areas. Sometimes if we are carrying stress or physical injury, the breath will change. And it's down to us to improve that breath and bring the breath into all 3 areas of our torso. I invite you now to bring your right hand onto your belly and your left hand onto your chest. And as you breathe in, see if you can feel the right hand first. The top of the inhale, the left hand will rise slightly, and then the chest will fall, ribs fall, and belly falls. See if you're able to roll the breath into the belly and the chest, deepening and slowing down. We're likely aware of the in-breath and the out-breath. But if you feel comfortable, maybe put a little pause at the top of the breath and a little pause at the bottom of the breath. This is going to cause the breath rate to slow down even more, which will cause the heart rate to slow down. And it will cause the busyness of the mind to also slow down. Let's take 3 more deep, slow, mindful breaths in this way. And then we can bring our hands back down onto our knees and observe the breath, filling the torso. Feel the movement of the body with the breath. You can come back to your thoughts after this session, but in this moment, try to be here, feeling the flow of the inhale and the release of the exhale. Now we've done a bit of breath preparation, we can really develop our meditation by bringing all of our awareness to the tip of the nose or above the upper lip. In this meditation, we give our mind just 3 objects to focus on, to the exclusion of all other objects. You should be aware of the in-breath. You should be aware of the out-breath. And you should be aware of the touch of the breath in the region of the nostrils. See if you can notice the touch of the breath as you breathe in, the touch of the breath as you breathe out. You may not be able to notice it straight away, but as your attention settles, you will begin to tune into the cool air as it enters your body and the slightly warmer air as it leaves your body. And you can say to yourself that I'll do my best to keep my attention on the breath, patiently and persistently bringing my attention back to the breath again and again. If your mind wanders off with some daydream or thought, don't be too self-critical. Just bring yourself back to the practice, observing the breath in, observing the breath out. Don't create tension in your body or in your mind. Simply be the observer of this breath, being the observer of this body, and being the observer of the thoughts. Notice now how you feel, if any different. Now you've taken some time to breathe a bit deeper and slower. And you can know that this calmer version of yourself is always there. We just sometimes have to create a bit of space to find that calm sense of self. You can flicker the eyes back open now. So you can use this practice whenever you'd like to maintain a regular meditational practice. And this is similar to what we do in class. We cover many more pranayama and breathing techniques that can be really helpful to us. And we cover a wide range of philosophy that can really help you on your yoga or meditation journey. I'd love to see you in class soon. Thank you.